Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this insane little crop farm. It is a very simple design and it does not require much effort to put together. It is incredibly efficient. It works with both two tall flowers and any normal crop, beetroot, wheat, carrots, potatoes. So how you use this, you flick the lever on the left to activate the bone meal and make the dirt block go up and down. You will hold down your click button, holding the seeds of whatever plant it is you choose to grow. And as you can tell just by holding it down, I'm getting an absurd amount of plants. I have just made 47 wheat in less than 20 seconds. Now this does work with two tall flowers as well. You will just flick the lever on the right, and the block will move up. You can place the flower on the dirt, and now when you flick the lever on the left, it will just start bone mealing that plant. Now of course this works with all two tall flowers, so you can get an excessive amount of both yellow dye, red dye, magenta, purple, any two tall flower. If you do plan to build this farm, there will be a materials list for your use down in the description containing every item used to build this. With that out of the way, let's get into the tutorial. Okay guys, so now that you have gotten all of your materials gathered and we are ready to build, the first thing we have to do is lay out the area for the redstone to go. You are going to need a 3x4 plot of land to build this on, and one thing to note is it is going to be 3 blocks below the ground. The first thing you are going to want to do is place a block in this location, put a sticky piston on top, and then your block of dirt there. We can till that later. You're going to want 3 temporary blocks in these locations, and then you can put your 2 dispensers on top of each one, and we can remove these blocks. Now we can come around back and do some redstone. You are going to place a repeater going into that block in which the piston is on top of on 3 ticks, 2 redstone dusts like so, an observer facing into that repeater, a redstone torch above it, a solid block to both the left and the right of that torch, and a piece of redstone dust on top of each block. That will power all 6 of your dispensers with no problem. Now we can place 4 solid blocks in these locations, put a redstone repeater on top on 2 ticks, a redstone torch here, and a redstone dust here. Now your clock will be working and all the dispensers will be clicking. We can remove this redstone dust for right now so that we don't have to hear that noise. Now we can come around to the left side of the build, put 3 solid blocks in these locations like so, put a repeater here, a redstone dust here, a block on top of that redstone dust, and a lever on top of that block. You can now place that redstone dust that we removed previously back and flick the lever and it will stop clicking. Now we need to place in a stair for our water. So we can come down here and under the dispensers to the right of the build, place a stair. Now we will need to place a solid block on this side of the block, and there's already one there so that when we put water in that stair, it will not flow everywhere. Now before we put the water in, we are going to fill in 3 areas with blocks to prevent the water from flowing and just items popping out weirdly when using the farm. You can place a solid block here, here, and if we go around to the left side of the farm, one here. If you want to add the 2 tall flower mechanic, you can place a lever to the right side of the farm, drop down below it, place a solid block 2 blocks below, and a redstone dust on top. Now whenever you flick this lever, your piston will extend and it will stay there. Now you can take your water bucket and click on that stair and the water should stay contained. If it doesn't, then you have made a mistake somewhere and you need to go back and fix it. Now we can till our dirt, place a solid block here for us to stand on. Now if you want to add extra bone meal storage for this farm, we can place a hopper behind each dispenser. Now you will notice that the bottom hopper on every single one of these will be locked, meaning that bone meal will not be able to flow into the dispenser. But it does not matter because once the farm is ticking, This redstone dust will power and unpower every second, meaning that the bone meal will have enough time to flow into the dispenser and it will not cause a problem. Now we can place a chest on top of each set of hoppers and place another one on top of our dispensers, creating a double chest. If you don't want double chests, then you need to place a solid block above each dispenser. And if you don't want the 2 flower system or the extra bone meal, you can just place a solid block right above there, like so. But I am going to add the extra bone meal and the 2 tall flower system, so I will build it like so. Now, the next thing to do is just add bone meal to every single one of your dispensers. Now, some people prefer fully automatic farms, so if you are someone who would prefer a fully automatic crop farm where you don't have to do anything or use bone meal, I will have a villager-powered crop farm coming out on Tuesday this week. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell down below to be notified when that video comes out. I do still recommend building this though, because you can use it with the 2 tall flowers, and everyone ends up needing dye in Minecraft at some point, and because of that, this is a great farm to build. Now, if you have enjoyed the tutorial, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below to be notified when the next tutorial comes out. This video is a part of my advent calendar. This year, every single day in the month of December, I am posting a Minecraft tutorial. If you want to keep up with the series and see the next tutorial when it comes out tomorrow, please subscribe and hit the little bell down below. Anyway guys, this has been Mr. Gaming Aquatic. I do always appreciate you guys taking your time out of your days to watch these videos. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!